lately I've been just like very introspective about life, about stuff, about what's been going on. And honestly, I found that like just focus on your path. The reason why I say this is because it's very common for people to like get stuck on trying to do what the other person's doing or be focused too much on things that don't have to do with them. For me personally, I'm more of a guy who thinks that you do what you do and you can try the things that you try, but your path is yours and you control that. And the reason why is, even though I'm religious, I'm very religious, I also do believe that there's an aspect of moral and physical like competency that you have to have, in the sense that in your life you only get one body, you only get one mind, you only get one temple, which is your yourself. So wasting that to basically for pleasure or sacrifice is good in terms of experience, because you will gain a lot of experience from not knowing and trying shit out and busting your ass. I've busted my ass many times, physically, obviously, spiritually. And in terms of introspection, I believe that there's a big line between what you can do and what you can't do, but also what you can't do and versus what you shouldn't do. What you can't do is a limitation. So even if you haven't worked hard, you could at least figure out that hard work is gonna lead you to better results. But when we look at hard work mixed in with effort, mixed in with fun, then we start getting a different thing. Because how do you assess someone being young and wanting to have fun? That's something that everyone goes through. And at the end of the day, what I'm really trying to say is this: I feel like you have a choice in your life that you will make, which will be between messing around, finding out, and getting better. Messing around will lead you to know more people, to foster deeper connections, but it will also lead you to less intelligence and more work that you'll have to put in the future. Because as much as you'll gain connections, as much as you'll gain people who are going to help you, you yourself are not going to have as many tools as you would if you would pursue knowledge. Now, knowledge is important, but it will also lead you to become very self-arrogant and like self-sufficient, which is not bad. But the problem is that there's a level to life which is teamwork. There's a level to life which is having to use other people. In life, you need to be able to coincide with the world in a way where you use the world for its good and you also give the world some good at the same time. This is why people tell you build credit. The credit is just an example, by the way, but credit basically helps you get trust from somebody so you could have greater access to a resource. In life, it may be not with a bank because that's a different institution, and maybe it's not based on a score, but definitely in your life you will have to build trust to be able to use connections in the way that you're supposed to be able to use them. Finally, when we look at manifestation and spiritual knowledge and wealth, that is the third. Obviously, I would say there's social, like actual intelligence and knowledge, and then spiritual. And when we focus on spiritual, you will grow as a person, you'll become more in tune, you'll normally be the happiest you'll ever be, but you'll also be doing the least that you'll ever be, because you'll normally be more by yourself. You probably won't want to do as much work, but you'll also probably be morally sane and very happy. So if spirituality causes happiness, intelligence causes success, and social relationships cause bigger benefits, then the trick would be to find a place where you could do all three and be at a comfortable state. Because even though a lot of gurus are going to tell you to be your best, be your best, be your best, your best is predicated on how much work you put in, and your best is predicated on how much work you put in while keeping a balance in your life, not just putting work in blindly and then expecting results to come out just because you put the work in. So I feel like that was kind of a thought experiment. Let me know how you guys like these kind of videos, as I kind of get very introspective sometimes, and I would just like to sit down and talk to the camera about whatever's on my mind. And yeah, subscribe, like, comment, follow, do whatever, go support. I would love you guys, and make sure keep your spiritual well, intelligence well, and spiritual well. Don't be lazy and work on yourself. I love you guys.